But in Nevada, at Lovelock Cave, we see something shocking. We see that they actually found the red-haired giants. Two very large skeletons were found. One being 8.5 feet tall. The other one was almost 10 feet tall. In 1911, James Hart located these giants. A finder that was mining and unexpectedly found massive humans. They told local newspapers that they found these massive bodies that had red hair. Immediately after they found this, in 1911, the University of California steps in 1912. They go in there and create the mainstream story, the one that we all hear today. And the story that they've made up is that the remains were just normal human size. There's no evidence of giants, and the Native American stories are just dismissed as myth and folklore, telling us that they only found some baskets, nets, duck decoys, sandals, and artifacts. And we all believed this until now, where we know that they went in there immediately after finding this and shut the miners up. Because the man who actually found this, James Hart, he described unusually tall remains, red hair, and then he never gave another interview ever again. James Hart, his findings, they were never cited in official reports. The guy that actually found it. And guess what? James Hart, he stumbled onto something that would have ruined the mainstream history. It would have exposed the fact that the Nephilim were here, and possibly still might be. And right after he found it, the university stepped in, and James Hart completely disappeared from the historical record. Nobody knows where he went or how he passed away. Everything about this guy stayed silent and completely unknown. And this is when we know that we've hit the nail right on the head. And we know James Hart, he was telling the truth. And we know who was not. We know that the Nephilim were here. And I believe that they were in the Grand Canyon. Now, they didn't just find sandals and rope. We all know this. These were giants, and I bet you they found a lot more of them in there. Because when you look at the dimensions of this place in Nevada, they're shocking. A massive entrance that's 40 feet wide, 150 feet long, interior tunnels that are 15 feet wide and go on for 500 feet. Connecting chambers and passageways. This was not done by one or two people. Look at the inside of this place. It is massive, and something clearly happened here. This is not a natural formation from the wind blowing for thousands of years. And before we go on to the Grand Canyon, we see the Cathedral Caves, located only 266 miles from Lovelock Cave. Yet again, they found human remains, large skulls, and long bones. Seeing things like this, in my opinion, something crazy happened in this entire section of the USA. Something melted everything. The entire region has been ruined. It could have been the sun, or it could have been something else. But everything here is just burnt to a crisp. It's melted.